Chicago's South Loop district looked like a painting through the rain. Blurred headlights, wet asphalt reflecting neon signs. Detective Sarah Chen sat in her Honda Civic outside the Lakeshore Tower, watching rain cascade down her windshield in rhythmic sheets. Her phone lit up the dark interior. A voice message from Marcus, her younger brother.
Sarah, I need you at my place. Unit 1542. Tonight. It's about Becca. Please, don't bring anyone else. I think I did something terrible.
Sarah's stomach dropped. Rebecca Chun, her sister-in-law, had been missing since Monday. 72 hours. No credit card activity, no phone pings. The Chicago PD had assigned Detective Morrison to the case. Family conflict of interest. But Sarah knew her brother. She knew when he was hiding something. She locked her service weapon in the glove compartment, then changed her mind and holstered it. The elevator ride to the 15th floor felt like descending underwater, pressure building with every floor. The hallway smelled like vanilla air freshener and something chemical, something sharp that made Sarah's eyes water. Unit 1542 sat at the end of the corridor, door cracked open, yellow light spilling out.
Marcus? It's me.
No answer. Sarah pushed the door with her knuckles. The apartment looked like a magazine spread. Too clean, too perfect. White marble countertops gleaming under recessed lighting. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Lake Michigan. And the smell. Bleach mixed with something metallic. Sarah's hand moved to her hip. Marcus stood in the living room, staring at the wall. At a massive antique mirror in an ornate silver frame.
I knew you'd come.
Where's Rebecca, Marcus?
That's the question I've been asking myself. For 3 days.
He finally turned around. His eyes were bloodshot, stubble covering his usually clean-shaven face. He looked like he hadn't slept since Becca disappeared.
Talk to me. What happened?
I planned it perfectly, Sarah. Every single detail.
Stop, Marcus. Stop talking right now.
Monday night, I made her favorite dinner. Linguine with clam sauce. That Chilean Sauvignon Blanc she loves. Loved.
Sarah's training screamed at her to leave. Call it in. Follow protocol. But he was her baby brother.
Thallium sulfate odorless. Tasteless. Dissolves completely in wine. Symptoms look like food poisoning at first. Then cardiac arrest. 48 hours to take effect.
Jesus Christ, Marcus, why?
Her life insurance, $3 million. Plus the condo, her parents' inheritance. I was drowning in debt, Sarah, gambling, bad investments. Becca didn't know any of it.
Sarah felt the room tilt.
Okay, we can handle this. Where's the body? Did you move it? We need to.
That's just it. There is no body.
Sarah stared at her brother.
What do you mean, no body?
Tuesday morning, I woke up expecting to find her collapsed. Call 911, play the devastated husband, but the bed was empty. Her phone was on the nightstand, keys on the counter. But Becca was gone.
Marcus gestured around the pristine apartment.
I searched everywhere. The parking garage, the storage unit. I scrubbed this whole place with bleach thinking maybe I don't know, erased evidence that didn't exist.
Maybe she survived. Maybe she figured it out and ran.
Then I started seeing her.
The temperature in the room seemed to drop.
Seeing her where?
In there.
Sarah looked at the antique mirror. The glass had an old quality to it, slightly warped, making reflections look subtly wrong.
Last night, 3:33 a.m., I woke up and looked in the mirror. She was standing right behind me. But when I turned around, nothing.
Sarah's skin prickled.
You're experiencing guilt-induced hallucinations. Stress, lack of sleep. Your mind is...
He says, "Look at it." Sarah spun toward the mirror. In the reflection, she saw herself, Marcus, and standing between them, a woman in a white nightgown. Rebecca's face, pale, eyes hollow. Sarah whipped around to look at the actual room. Empty air, but in the mirror, his key was still there.
This can't be real.
I thought the same thing. So I researched the mirror.
Marcus pulled out his phone, showed Sarah a scanned newspaper article.
Woman dies after poisoning. Husband under investigation. Chicago Tribune, September 1991. Margaret Hastings, age 34. Her husband, Richard, poisoned her with antifreeze over 6 months. She died in front of this mirror.
Sarah's detective instincts fought against the ice in her veins.
The estate sale listing said the mirror came from the Hastings home. Richard hung himself in prison. Before he died, he told his cellmate Margaret's ghost followed him everywhere, watching.
In the mirror, Rebecca's reflection moved. Her lips parted. No sound. She pointed at Marcus, then at something on the coffee table. Sarah turned. A wine glass sat there, half full of white wine. Just hadn't been there 30 seconds ago.
Marcus, did you put that there?
No.
Sarah's mind assembled the pieces. Missing person, confession, pristine apartment, and one detail that didn't fit.
Marcus, you said you poisoned Becca on Monday night? Thallium sulfate, 48 hours to take effect. But she called me Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. We talked about her mom's birthday party for 20 minutes.
Marcus's face went white.
That's impossible. I watched her drink the whole glass.
You watched someone drink it?
Both of them spun around. Rebecca stood in the bedroom doorway, alive, solid, real, wearing jeans and a Northwestern sweatshirt. Her eyes were ice.
You watched my identical twin sister drink poisoned wine? Marka, Elena. The sister you never knew existed.
Sarah's weapon was in her hand, but she had no idea who the threat was.
I found the thallium in your gym bag 3 weeks ago. Saw your browser history. Undetectable poisons. Perfect murder. Read your emails to that bartender from the Violet Hour about how I was your meal ticket. If you could just be patient.
Becca, I can explain.
So I called Elena. My twin, from Minneapolis. We were separated at birth. Adopted by different families. We'd been in contact for 6 months. I asked her to visit, to pretend to be me for one night. I wanted to see if you'd really do it.
Rebecca, if she drank the poison and died, that's murder.
He murdered her, Sarah. I watched from the bedroom. Elena collapsed at 11:47 p.m. Marcus checked her pulse, smiled, then he went to bed.
Marcus pressed his back against the mirror.
You're lying. You're insane.
I moved Elena's body to a storage unit in Gary, Indiana. Reported myself missing Tuesday afternoon. Gave you just enough rope to hang yourself, and you confessed everything to a police detective.
Sarah's hands shook.
Becca, you let your own sister die to trap him.
Elena was dying anyway. Stage 4? Pancreatic cancer, 3 months to live. No insurance. No money for treatment. I offered her $50,000 to help me. She said she'd rather die doing something meaningful.
In the mirror, a fourth figure appeared. A woman identical to Rebecca. Gray skin, hollow eyes. Elena's ghost pressed her hands against the glass from inside.
No, no, this isn't happening.
Marcus turned to face the mirror. In the reflection, pale hands reached through the surface, wrapping around his throat, pulling him toward the glass.
The mirror keeps its witnesses. Marcus, every woman poisoned in front of it. Elena's just the latest, and she's watching now.
Catatonic on the floor, hands pressed against the mirror, muttering about women in the glass. He's in the psychiatric wing at Cook County now. Rebecca's statement was airtight. She'd been hiding in fear after discovering Marcus's murder plan. Elena's body was never recovered. The storage unit in Gary had been emptied. No evidence, no case. Sarah resigned from CPD 3 weeks later. She couldn't shake the feeling that she'd witnessed something impossible. Something that broke the rules of reality. Sometimes, late at night, she checks her bathroom mirror, making sure she's alone in the reflection. But last Tuesday, at exactly 3:33 a.m., she woke up and looked in her bedroom mirror and saw someone standing behind her. A woman with gray skin and hollow eyes. A woman who looked exactly like Rebecca, exactly like Elena, watching.